Hi, and welcome to Everyone Deserves to Learn. I am Maria, and today we are going to talk about Measure It with QR codes, which is a cooperative learning activity all about measuring with inches and centimeters and non-standard units of measure. Now, the way I've laid out this resource, it's a cooperative learning activity, and if you haven't done cooperative learning activities before, this is a great way to get started because the premise of cooperative learning is that each student has their own unique role in the process of finding out whatever the answer is to the essential question. And here the essential question is, how do we measure with various units of measure? So in this activity, we have a measurement manager, a device chief, a question leader, and a recording captain. So you would make a group of 4 students, and you would assign each student an individual role, preferably one that suits their needs and abilities the best. And these are just some name tags. You can have them wear, or you can have them paste into their notebook. So what you would do is give each group of 4 students a set of these task cards. Now you can print them out and laminate them. You can give them out as a whole sheet of paper. You can put them on a binder ring to make it easy. And this would come after you teach your lesson. So you would go ahead and teach your lesson on measuring with centimeters. Then, as your we do or guided activity for the part of the lesson, you would get the students into groups and they would start this activity. So what you do need, and this is important, you need students to have a device with a QR code reader. You need access to YouTube, and you need access to TeacherTube. And I do have all of the links at the very bottom of the resource, which I'll show you in just a second. So in groups, using their cooperative learning roles, they would go through the activity, answering the questions, and putting the answers down on a recording sheet, which then you can use for, whatever grade you so desire. I do have, just in case your technology goes down, I do have just a very plain standard worksheet that you can use to hand out to your groups. If for whatever reason someone's battery dies or the internet goes out, you have to be prepared, right, for any situation. So then we have the same thing after you teach your lesson on inches. You could do the same activity, and by now your students will be comfortable with this sort of activity, having done it one time before. And then you can have them do it in non-standard. And of course, you may decide to teach non-standard first, and then centimeters, and then inches, whatever way works for you. But the best thing about it is that the format is the same. So this activity is something kids can even do as a center, since it's something that will be familiar to them. So let's keep going, and at the very bottom, after our recording sheet, I just have a key for you. Oh, first I have a self-checking assessment. I almost forgot about it. This is an assessment that you can give as a grade or partner work or individual work, and what's great about it is the students use the same technology skills, checking with the QR code reader to make sure that they're on the right path. And here at the very bottom, I do have a key. So these are all of the links to the videos and also all of the QR codes. This is what students are being asked to find. Something that is 3 centimeters, something that is 4 times 4 centimeters. So we're getting a little bit of multiplication in here. And then we also have our inches and our non-standard units of measurement. So that's a little bit how I would use Measure It with QR codes in my classroom, and I hope that you can use it in yours. Thank you for stopping by.